What's up, guys? Technically, Jack Meyer was first, or at least on my screen, since you guys are going to fight about it. Hi, guys. Especially someone that is in the social as much as I am, because I post so much about my life. I think it's just kind of part of it. For one person that hates you. But for every 10 people that hate you, there's 100 people that love you. I've not got a new P.O. box yet, guys. Oh, thank you. Guys, if it's lagging, refresh the stream. I've had Max for a year. Hey, there's Austin, No Limits exclusive. He's on the stream. My hair is actually my hair is naturally brown. If you do not have a disability, you cannot have a service animal, period. That's just the way that works. Or at least in the United States. I don't know about anywhere else, but legally in the U.S., you have to be disabled to have a service animal. Why do I need a service dog? I have a Postural Orthostatic Tachycardia syndrome. It's a condition that affects your autonomic nervous system. And so basically my body doesn't function right. And so my blood pressure drops, my heart rate skyrockets anywhere from 140. I caught it was like, 246 that me and Austin saw at once. It's my heart rate does some crazy stuff. Anyway, it'll make me pass out. So Max lets me know before I pass out so I can lay down and get safe. I'm going to turn these ads down. What are your options for anxiety service dogs? So anxiety service dogs are psychiatric service dogs. Psychiatric service dogs, you do have to have a note from a psychiatrist saying that your anxiety is disabling. It's kind of like if you have PTSD or something, disabling anxiety, things like that, you can qualify for a psychiatric service dog. You're never gonna make it. You're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man? You must be kidding. What are the differences between service dogs and emotional support dogs? The difference is emotional support dogs, you have to have a note from a psychiatrist to have them, similar to a psychiatric service dog. Emotional support animals are not service animals. They don't have public access. They're kind of just there to bring you comfort. My cat Apollo is actually my ESA. He helps me with my PTSD, but he's only able to stay at home with me. So they can live in no pet housing. They can fly on planes with you. Service animals are task trained to mitigate your disability, and they're allowed in public. What's the minimum age for a service dog in training to bring him places? There's not really a minimum age. I think anywhere from 4 to 6 months is an appropriate time to start bringing a service dog in training that is a puppy into public places. At that point, they should be potty trained and know some basic obedience to start bringing them into public, but you can't bring them in public a lot because they are still puppies. You don't want to overstimulate them. What age would a service dog retire? It depends on the dog. If they start having health problems, even if they're 4 and they start having problems, you would retire them at 4. If they're healthy, I've known or heard of dogs that worked until they were like 11. I have not brought Max on a plane yet, but that's probably going to change soon. Yes, there are autism service animals. When did I need to get Max? I don't think it's really when did I need, because I realized that I needed a service animal before I got him. It was a matter of when I found out about it. When I found out that I could have a service animal and a service animal could help me, and that was about a year ago. Austin is not here right now. Max has been on a... Austin, he's in the chat. It says No Limits exclusive. Yeah, he's on his way here. Where am I going on the plane? Anaheim, California. In a month. That's the plan anyway. It might change, but as of right now, that's the plan. What is it like to have Max as a service dog? It's honestly great. He definitely keeps me a lot safer, and he's definitely changed my life for the better. Come here, Maxie. Come here. Come here. He's like, was just so slow getting out of bed. Up, up. Come on. Up, up. Get up here. Up, up. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on, all the way. All the way. Here you go. Here's Max. Max, you say hi. Say Max isn't having a good day. Say he had to go to bed. Shots. You have to get all your shots today. You guys. Okay, you can get down. You can go back down. Like, go back, lay back in your bed. Max is 2. I think Max is training good. I'm definitely thinking about a meet and greet in Cali for sure. Guys, go if you haven't checked out Austin's YouTube, he's in the comments. It's No Limits exclusive if you guys want to go check out his videos. He's trying to vlog, and the vlog he just posted, he actually has me at the end of it. It's kind of funny. Favorite type of smoothie? Love strawberry banana or mango strawberry. Just I'm really into like strawberry and mango are honestly like my favorite stuff though. Max's terrier mix. Tia and Cola, no problem. Thank you for coming on today. What is the ADA laws of owning a service dog? What do you mean by that? To have a service animal, you have to be disabled, if that's what you're asking. Netflix is great. I did train Max myself, yes. Sorry, I've got a text. If you are wondering if you qualify for a service animal, you guys need to talk to a doctor or a psychiatrist, guys. Leopard gecko eggs are actually doing really good. If you see a service dog, the best thing to do is ignore them and not to distract them. I got diagnosed with POTS September 28th of 2017. Max is a terrier mix. I have seen Moana. Ooh, my computer is doing some weird stuff right now. I've had Max for a year. Max is still in training, guys. Uh-oh. I just stopped my music. Sorry, guys. Hang on. I'm getting text messages right now. Hey, guys. I'm doing great. How are you guys? Yes, Austin's on his way. Hello, everybody. When would you say a service dog is out of training? When they know all of their tasks solid and they're good in basic obedience, when they don't get distracted anymore easily, which Max does not easily get distracted anymore, but there's still some things that I want to expose him to before I take him out of training. So there's still some training, especially like coming up, if we do the plan, I've got a lot of, if we take this plane ride out to California, I've got a lot of training to do with him in the next month. Holy moly, people. Oh, dang. Awesome, oh Lord. I don't have a P.O. box right now, guys. I'm going to get another one. When, oh Lord, I don't even want to think about Max dying. When the time comes, I will get a new dog, yes. Yes, friend. I've not played Fortnite, but I've heard a lot of stuff about it. And I'm excited to try. So I'm trying to read these. They're going pretty fast right now. Do I have a favorite Disney princess? I'm obsessed, like hardcore obsessed with The Little Mermaid. Do I have a job? You're looking at it. YouTube. It is 8:13? 8:13 p.m. for me. All right, let me put some music back on because it is so quiet. I do believe in paranormal activity, and the shit freaks the living hell out of me. Ha! That ain't even cool. Apparently someone just called my son retarded. I just got a message about it. Don't talk shit about my kid. I'll fuck your world up. Don't say crap about my kid. That just really pissed me off. I'm sorry. I just got a message from someone. That just really pissed me off. Well, it just really infuriated me. Whew. Max's medical alert. My birthday is September 30th. I've never touched a Ouija board, and I'm terrified to. Yeah, I'm good. I'm seriously just aggravated. I do have a boyfriend, yes. Oh, guys, I love you too. I'm 21.
You see proud new parents covered by
ads. Everybody loves ads. Oh, it's just aggravating. I'm not religious, no. I've been doing my YouTube for a year. Ads do pay my bills, that's true. I have this because of my medical disabilities that make me pass out. For a service dog to be fully trained, it's roughly 2 years. That painting up there, I like it too. What's up, guys? I used to take art classes, yes. I do know what a border collie is. Max is 2. I was sexually assaulted as a kid for 10 years, and that is why I have PTSD. I do not have a scorpion. I used to play piano and violin when I was a kid. I was kind of okay on the piano. When I was younger, I was actually good at the violin. I don't know how to play the violin anymore because I was like super young. I can't do it anymore. I label myself as straight. When I was younger, I kind of thought of myself as bisexual, but now I'm pretty much. Oh, is my music loud? Sorry, Mama. FX is copyright free. Can Max swim? He can. He's not a big fan of water, but he can swim. I do struggle with depression. My favorite color is turquoise. You're welcome, Mama. Let me know if I need to turn it down anymore, Mom. Liam is good. I would love to come to New York. I'm hoping when I come out to California, we're gonna jump at some point out there. I will let you guys know. I mean, it's a month away, so I'm not really religious. I believe that there is a higher power. So I guess it's a spiritual thing. I do believe that there's something out there, but I don't define myself with a religion. I live in Alabama. I was born in Birmingham. Ellie, you're awesome. I will be in Lord, I just lost my train of thought. Anaheim, California in a month. I grew up with dogs. Yes, there are service animals that can be attached trained to assist with asthma. I think most of the time I know that they can fetch inhalers and stuff like that. I am doing great. How are you guys doing? Hey, Austin's home. He's here. I see him. Saw his car. Max is laying down. Ooh. You live in Florida with a broken eyeball? What? Yes, pit bulls actually can make really good service animals. What's my favorite weird side of YouTube? What do you mean by weird side? Mommy, Dad? Max has not been attacked while working. We've had some close calls, but it hasn't happened. Not yet. And I hope to God it doesn't. He's coming inside right now. Or at least I thought it was. I thought I saw his car. Maybe it's a car. I love you guys. Service dogs, how much do they cost? Whether you own or train or whether you buy from a program, I think the average cost can be anywhere from $20,000 to $60,000. I'm kind of enjoying the blonde right now. I don't know if I'll dye it another color. If I dye it again, I might go back black. But as of right now, I'm keeping it blonde. I have not been to Ireland, but I want to come so bad. It's the best way to tell someone to not bother your service dog. Please don't mess with him right now. He's working and it's a distraction. Okay, I didn't see the right car. He is pulling in now. So apparently the car I saw a minute ago was the wrong car. I saw my car's sunroof and I assumed it was him, but he did just pull in. So he's going to be here. Max is doing great. Thanks, Ellie. Appreciate it. Do I want another baby? Not right now. I don't know if I'll ever change my mind on that. I know I'm good right now. Maybe in 5 years, maybe in 10 years, I'll change my mind. But as of right now, I'm good. Have I ever been to Kentucky? I've been to Kentucky. Yes, I have. Let me look here. Sorry, I'm trying to put some more music on. How did I start my YouTube channel and why? I started my YouTube channel when I got Max, specifically because I wanted to have a place to document his training and to go back and look at the videos. I never thought that anybody would subscribe. Never thought anybody would watch it. It was just a place to have my videos in one spot. And then it just kind of took off from there. And so then I realized that I could actually try to make a difference. And I worked really hard to better myself and to try to not react in a negative way in public. And you guys have all seen my viral videos, I'm sure. And I didn't always act in the best way, but it was out of fear. It was because I was scared that someone was going to distract Max, and that he would miss an alert and I'd get hurt. And I strive very, very hard to better that. Hi. How you doing?
What's up?
What's up? You can come get in here? Huh? You hungry? All right, go eat dinner.
Max, what's up, Max? He's so excited.
That's your buddy, Max. Is that your buddy?
You're so excited.
Yeah, their food's on the stove, so have fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh my lord, comments are going really fast all of a sudden. I have not been to Texas. Twizzlers all day. Oh lord. I'm trying to read comments, sorry. I don't know how Max acts on planes. We'll find out soon. What are service dog requirements? She has to legally be disabled, and this is in the United States. You have to legally be that's what you need. You have to legally be disabled, and the dog has to be task trained and basic obedience trained and know how to behave in public. I've not been to Canada. That's my worst subject in school. Worst subject was probably, I mean, I graduated. I would have graduated with an honors degree, but I stopped taking French. And so I graduated with an honors degree if I would have taken French. I think this was probably history. I kind of like math sometimes. I never really liked it, but like I was okay at it. I mean, I made A's. I always made A's, so. Hey. Huh? I'm so confused right now.
Dude. Hashtag.
What? I'm not a ditz. I'm so confused. Hey, I'll be right back. 1 second.
So please continue.
Okay. Got so confused. Brandon S., thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I got a little dizzy there. Reezy Beezies all day. No, there's not a service dog size limit. Wow. Hi, bud. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, yeah. That's a good boy, huh? Love you. I've not been to Canada. I personally don't like small dogs. Sammy Lou, thank you so much for the super chat. How does Max help me with my PTSD? So Max knows how to correct my anxiety problems. So how do I explain this? When my anxiety gets really bad, I'm really bad about scratching my arms, my legs shaking. And so when I scratch, here, hang on. Here, get off me. Turn around. No, run not that way. Come back. Come here. Come here, turn this way. Now you can sit. So when I start scratching, he's trained to paw at me, which you can't see him doing it because he's in my dude. Oh, over butt. Okay. So I scratch really bad when I'm anxious, and he knows that I'm not really anxious right now. So he's trained to paw at me, and he'll nudge my hand, and he'll make me stop. Same thing when my legs start shaking. He'll like get on top of my legs and like put his body weight on top of my legs to apply deep pressure therapy to get me to stop shaking my legs. And then he's also trained when I start hyperventilating during an anxiety attack to get up in my face to try to distract me. So yeah. Yes, a service animal can be any breed. I love you guys. You can only see me in potato quality. No. I know, sir. I gotcha. You're so cute. You're adorable, you know that? Make it rain. Okay. All right, Max, you're gonna get down. I'm just throwing that all on the floor. Okay. Thumbs up. Everyone's laughing, saying, "Hey, Austin." Go eat so you can come up here and spend time with me. I had enough time to eat. Go eat. I did get juice. It's down the counter downstairs. They didn't have Nerf though, of course, so I just got some more enchanted. So level up. I am very, very happy, like ridiculously happy. Thank you guys. Hey guys, give me 1 second. Liam's crying. I think he wants some juice. Hey babe, do you see Liam's cup down there? Can you put some juice or something in? Thank you. All right, hang on. I gotta get Lily some cup. A cup. Liam is in bed, supposed to be going to sleep, but I didn't give him any juice when he went to bed, and he's kind of whining right now, which means he's probably thirsty and wants his juice. Samuel, thank you so much for the super chat. Last question: how does Max help with panic attacks? Kind of what I just explained. So when he's able to disrupt my scratching and all of my anxiety tics or whatever you want to call them, he's able to distract me, and he gets in my face and he tries to make me focus on him, and it helps calm me down, especially when he does the deep pressure therapy. I am very, very happy with Austin, like happier than I've ever been in my life. He is very nice to Liam, and Liam loves him to death. And Max, every time, I know you guys didn't see it, but when he walked in, Max like jumped up and was like tail wagging. And Max and Apollo, they get so excited when he gets here. All right, give me 1 second. Let me get this cup to Liam. Hang on, baby. I'm getting your cup. Hang on. I got it. Thank you. Hey, Pumpkin. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Liam wanted something to drink, and I had to turn his TV up because it wasn't loud enough for him. Let's see. Well, comments are going so fast. I have kind of trained Apollo, yes. How have I dealt with my PTSD before I got Max? I didn't really deal with it. I'd have anxiety attacks pretty much everywhere. It was pretty bad. Ooh, Pixar or Disney. I don't know. I really love both. I do vape, yes. I'm not. Okay, when it comes to politics, I'm not really into politics either. So, religion and politics are kind of just like out the window for me. I love Star Wars. Why do I vape if I have PTSD? 1, it's better than smoking cigarettes. 2, it actually helps my anxiety because when I get anxious, I can just vape. Like that food. Is it still warm?
It's good.
You didn't say yes. There's a microwave, you know.
I used it.
Oh, asthma is technically a disability, yes. Oh, I apparently changed the song on NFX. Oops. Did you like that Snapchat I sent you earlier when I was listening to T-Mills? I was balling on some T-Mills earlier. Oh, you didn't? Look, I was jamming out T-Mills earlier. I live in Alabama in the United States. I've never had issues with necessarily eating. I'm able to eat. Like, I don't not eat. I just can't eat a lot of food at once. I've always had issues with eating, though. I have a very, very, very highly overactive metabolism, and I always have. But I still eat. I just can't eat a lot of food at once. I have to eat, like, little bits here and there. I can't eat a whole lot at once. Oh, thank you, guys. Y'all are so sweet. I like Target personally over Walmart. Max, stop, lay down. Did I ever have another service animal before Max? I had a puppy that I was trying to train as a service animal. She was doing good on her service, like her task training and her alert. She was doing good on that, but she couldn't handle public. She just could not handle public. She would have been good as an in-home service dog, but she just wasn't working in public. And then we had an accident where I was walking through the house with Liam, and she got between my feet, and I tripped, and me and Liam fell on her. And it traumatized her for some reason, and she would yell every single time I moved, and she started snapping at Liam. And so I rehomed her, and then that's when I found Matt. I do have an emotional support animal. It's my cat, Apollo. My favorite food, sushi, all day long. Actually, one of you guys for my birthday sent me a bunch of one of you guys sent me like some sushi socks and sake glasses, and it was really awesome. Do you like Max or love Max, babe?
I love Max.
He loves Max.
With like 5 hearts.
5
and like 6 heart eye faces.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What about Apollo?
Apollo gets the love too.
Apollo's annoying though.
It's okay.
Apollo's very clingy.
I'm annoying too. You still love me, right?
Yeah. You're clingy too, but I like it. I love you. It's okay. Cat or dog? I can stick my foot in my mouth. It'll work. You want me to? You sure? That was me honestly being a smart ass. Don't worry, I'm not actually gonna put my foot in my mouth. Don't rub your face like that. Like I'm ridiculous. How dare you?
And now we have Morgan Freeman. This is the narration.
Are you going to narrate my live stream now?
On a late Wednesday night, it was like chill outside.
Oh, is it getting kind of chilly outside?
Austin was eating as Dominic was live. And then he walked out the room.
Bye! Oh, Lord. Max has actually been really easy to train. I got very, very lucky with him. He's a terrier mix. It is Wednesday. Hey! Hey, babe! Go look what's in the freezer. I picked them up today. I saw when I was in Walmart when I was going to get drinks. And I had to. You should go look what's in the freezer.
So we look.
You already know, don't you? Oh, did you? Oh. I had to. I can't help it. Hump day? Hump day.
Does that mean I'm stressing out?
What? You're stressing me out? Oh, no. It just means I've been stressed. Oh, bye guys, for those of you who are leaving. I've had Max for a year. This is a Tesla mod with a Fire Luke tank. Ooh. Tips on owner training. Basic obedience and socialization all day long. Your task training is not going to matter if you do not have a very solid basic obedience and if your dog is not socialized properly, because without those two basic things, without socialization and without proper basic obedience, your dog will not be able to go into public efficiently. So focus on that as much as you can. I'll be first all day. Yes, slow is fast with service animals. I would love to get a pit bull. I love them. I grew up with them, and I'll probably get one at some point. I might get another one, and like when it's time for Max to retire, who knows? That might be my next service animal. But I'm honestly thinking more along the lines of maybe going poodle with service animals, just because poodles are really good for service animals, and they're more than big enough for me to be able to do the mobility I need to do with them. So. German Shepherds make good service animals, but with my PTSD, German Shepherds are very, very sensitive animals, and so they're not always the best for psychiatric work. And so because of my PTSD, and I do need a dog to be able to help me with my PTSD, it's kind of a fine line. Some German Shepherds are fine with it, but as a whole, they're just very, very sensitive, and they pick up on our emotions very easily. So a lot of times our emotions rub off on them and can cause them to act out. Australian Shepherd would be too small for what I need.
What was that?
Huh? What?
Are those ads?
Yeah. Yeah, golden doodles are good too. I honestly ate pizza for breakfast this morning. I ordered pizza last night, and this morning I was just like, I'm just gonna eat a slice of pizza. I ate a slice of pizza for breakfast this morning. I had a banana with it, but yeah, I made a slice of pizza because I was out of milk. We're out of milk. I forgot to get milk and sugar. I had just enough milk. Yeah. I meant to grab sugar when I was in Walmart earlier, and then I just like brain farted and forgot about it. Can I turn camera? No? Fine. I turned it away from
I
you.
know you're still on vlog too.
I got you. You have 3 service dogs? Do you mind if I ask what your 3 service dogs do task-wise? And if they're required for disability? I'm sorry, 3 service dogs? Do you mind if I ask? They want me to show you. He'll probably get in here in a minute. He always ends up popping his head in. Tell Austin getting framed. Life with Max is wonderful. Uh-oh. Show. He's working on his vlog too. I mean, why am I telling him that? I can hear you.
Oh yeah, good point.
Good point, yeah.
Do it for the vlog.
Who's ditzy now?
Do it for the vlog.
Me. Fight? That's what I thought was happening in nothing. You're gonna do nothing. Saying you ain't gonna do nothing.
You're absolutely right.
Now I'm messing. I mean, I look good in hats, so it works. I've had so many days where people have tried to touch Max when they're not supposed to. It happens all the time. I do like logic, yes. I love making videos. Really, really love making videos. Hey, I look good in snapbacks.
Absolutely.
This is mine. You say it on wax. This one, I think, will. I do want to go to Texas.
That's okay. I'll rip it.
I'll rip the naked.
Stuff.
Keep it up.
Hey, you got a lot to do right now.
And your point, you want to get tickled. You just don't want to get tickled. That's all it is. You know what? Hey, let me just let me just do this in your face.
Oh, don't do that.
Why? I'm just gonna throw it at you, like on top of you. You ready?
What are you listening to?
Listening. In the face.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Why is this so interesting? It's so fun.
People are gonna think I'm like a flight attendant.
You're
Even though that means absolutely nothing to do with this.
Why are people gonna think you're funny?
I don't know, there's such a random job like I can think of.
Oh my lord.
Do it for the vlog.
Do it for the vlog. He's a good dog. What do you mean by that? Alright, the real bunk is finna. Not fixing to, they're finna DM you.
Oh shit.
They're finna DM you. I've not traveled on a plane with Max yet, but probably in a month. I'm so excited for that. Are you excited? Are you excited? I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? There's so much enthusiasm in that. Yes!
Level up.
I have had people get mad because they couldn't pet Max, and I had a lady shove me because of it. And yeah, I like my new intro too. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm obsessed with this just a little bit. Just a little bit. Queen Ninner, girl, you serving looks. Hey! all day. My life right now is honestly perfect. It's wonderful. It really is. I'm not even gonna lie.
They're great.
They're great.
Oh my god.
Kellogg's.
Is that Kellogg's?
That is Kellogg's, I
Oh,
think.
shit.
It is, isn't it Kellogg's? I'm 21. They sent that DM.
Well, finna check it.
You finna check it.
To be continued.
How are my disabilities since I'm extremely happy? See, that's the thing with disabilities. They don't go away just because you're happy. You still struggle with them, and I do still struggle with daily, all the time. So that's fun. But it's whatever. But mentally, like with my PTSD and my anxiety, that's been a little better. So that's good. That's good. It's good. The mental good. And emotionally, I'm like, it's wonderful. You make me feel emotionally wonderful. You make me feel emotionally wonderful. You make me happy, okay?
You make me happy.
You're adorable. All right. Liam is in bed, so sadly. Hello. I have heard of Fortnite. If that flies over here and hits me, I'm gonna be very upset. Not cool. Not cool. Keep on.
Keep on keeping on every day.
Keep on, I'll beat you. I'm gonna beat you later.
Motivation, inspiration.
I'm gonna find a stick and beat you.
I'm gonna get in my car.
Fine, go hide in your car.
I'll be back.
All right. I do like to watch movies. How do I deal with EDS like symptoms without a diagnosis? Someone's being sent to a specialist. I just try to manage my pain as much as I can. It's easy, and like I actually my pinky dislocated the other night, and that was wonderful. I was trying to put a bottle of juice, a big thing of juice back in the fridge, and I went to go put it in, and it slipped, and I went to catch it, and I don't know what happened, but it didn't even fall. It just like kind of slipped, and I went to catch it, and it hit this pinky, and this pinky's been really, really sore. But it made my pinky dislocate, and I had to pop it back in place, and Austin was really upset about it. And I don't know why he was upset. It didn't hurt him, it hurt me. But it's very much just trying to figure out ways to manage your pain and not hurt yourself. Can I oops? I can oops. Ready? Oops. Favorite food is sushi. Why can't it be Friday? Because it's Wednesday. Happy birthday to you. I'm 21. Bye-bye. You're fine. I'm just picking on you guys. I have had to go to physical therapy, and that's actually where I learned how to kind of manage, because when I was in the car wreck last year, it messed up my SI joints, and so my SI joints still shift out of place, like daily basis, multiple times a day. But they taught me how to shift them back in place, and I've gotten pretty used to it. It doesn't hurt quite as bad as it used to because I'm so used to it. But they also showed me how to be able to put other things back in place if something else shifts out of place. But I have not been officially diagnosed with EDS. No, my doctor has said something about it, but we have not done the official testing. No, this is just a stray dog I found on the side of the road. Not my boyfriend at all. Yeah, it's my boyfriend. You're my boyfriend. In case you didn't know. Just making sure that you're aware. Are there moments when I don't want to be with Max? Absolutely. So bringing a dog every single place you go can be very taxing. Sometimes I just want to go out and have fun without having to drag a dog along with me. With that said, I'm very, very grateful I have Max, and I'm very happy that I have him to help me, and that he does help me, and that he does save my life like every single day. But yeah, there's times that I just want to be normal and do my own thing without having to drag a dog around.
What is normal these days?
I don't know. I'm
Like,
not normal by any
normal
means, though.
just, like,
I'm not normal by any means,
if you're
and
not-
I'm proud
if
of
you're
it.
not different and unique. Like,
I'm trying to fix my camera. Am I unique?
absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Like, you're a snowflake and like the perfect one.
Snowflake is such a derogatory term in the disability community.
It's okay. You know why it's okay? That's it.
I don't know if I should feel flattered or not, because snowflake is such a derogatory term in the disability community. But I'm in the perfect form.
All at the same time.
Sound weird every day, all day long. I'm proud of it. Max is laying in his bed right now. This is called Enchanted. It's something fruity.
It's like a tropical.
Yeah, it's not tropical. It's really good though. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoy. So when I went in for my POTS doctor, I have a POTS specialist, a dysautonomia specialist that I see for my POTS, and EDS is something very common with POTS patients, and she has seen a lot of it, and so she was the one that first brought up me probably having POTS, and she told me not to worry about trying to get tested because I don't have insurance currently. So I pay for all my medical bills out of pocket, but I'm getting on insurance hopefully in August. And so she told me not to worry about trying to go in for an official diagnosis because there's really nothing you can do except pain management, and told me just to wait until I get my insurance and then I can go in for testing. Tiffany Kincaid, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, keep your head up high and keep doing you. Thank you, girl. You do it too. Therapy dogs are not the same as service dogs. So service animals are animals specifically trained for someone who has a disability to mitigate their disability. Therapy animals are dogs that go through training and have to be certified through a training class. And those are the dogs that you're going to see like going into hospitals and nursing homes and stuff like that. It's like an emotional support animal for a lot of people, except they get into hospitals and they don't have public access. They can't go anywhere else. And to go into a hospital or something, they have to be pre-approved to do it. Do I speak Spanish? I speak a couple of words, but that's about it. Max is in his head. Bad boy. Max is in his bed. I almost said Max is in his head. I don't know what that means, but my fingers are hard to get it. No bruised. I'm a dummy.
No, you're not.
No, it'll be it.
No,
it'll be it.
No.
No, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have not had an EDS diagnosis yet, guys. It was just something my doctor had mentioned. I have to have official testing done. No, in the United States, there is no paperwork. There's nothing like that saying for service animals. I don't have to carry anything like that. Oh, I have all my paperwork though together. Well, I have to get that doctor's note together just in case the airline tries to give me problems, but because I don't want to miss a flight, but I'm not going to hand it unless we're about to like miss the flight. I won't show it. So hopefully the airline won't give us problems with it. And I'll stand there and I'll argue with them however long I need to, trying to explain the laws. But if it comes down to it and we're going to miss our air flight, I'm just like, take my doctor's note and shut up. And it's still legal. But yeah.
Introducing service dog pause.
On what? Huh? What's a loss?
I don't know, I just like seemed like an effect and like a psh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The cartoons going on.
Half of Austin's body. Oh, yeah. The shirt is really comfy. This is the first time I've actually worn this shirt, and I've had it for like a long time, and I've never actually worn it. how do I go on a plane with Max? I call, I buy my tickets. I call, let them know I need bulkhead seating so that it's a little more easier to handle. I will bring his health certificate from the vet, and he's vaccinated, along with his rabies vaccination paper, just in case they need it. And I'm going to have my doctor's note on me, but they legally can't ask for it because Max's main task is medical alerts, and so they cannot require a doctor's note for him. But I've heard a lot of war stories, so I'm going to have my doctor's note on me just in case. Worst case scenario, if they want to argue with me about it and say I need paperwork or proof, I'm going to argue with them as long as I got to, whatever, try to explain the laws. But if it comes down to it and I'm about to miss my flight, I'm going to pull my paper out so I don't miss my flight. And of course, I'll record if that happens, and then I'll be like, have fun when I report you to people. Something like that. Don't look at me like that.
Dun dun dun.
Yes, it is illegal to require papers in the United States for a service animal. Does the ADA require service dogs to be fully trained? For public access, yes, but they're different. So in Alabama, dog in training or service dogs in training have public access. Some states only allow dogs that are fully trained public access. In Alabama, which is where I live, service dogs in training have full access. Do I have a mirror nearby? Yeah, my bathroom door is open. I can look in it. Why? Can you touch a service dog with permission? With permission is the only time that you should touch a service animal. How often do I pass out with POTS? Every day, every other day, multiple times a week. It's, yeah, what he said. It's not fun at all, is it?
No.
Especially the concussions. The concussions suck. But luckily I have Max, and so as long as Max is around and he's not asleep downstairs or something, or asleep up here and I'm doing stuff, we're good. But there's been times we've been home, Max is passed out asleep or eating or whatever, and he's doing his thing and I'm down. That sucks. But he's usually always right with me. But it's very rare that he's not up my butt because he follows me everywhere. But, there's times where when he's asleep or, if he's eating his food, I can't control if I'm having an issue then. No, Max has never bit anybody. Service animals cannot be aggressive at all. No, service animals in the United States are not required to be vested or have any labeling. That is strictly just to educate the general public or to inform the general public that it is a service animal. It makes public access easier.
Awareness.
Yeah, awareness. And it helps public access, going in a place that's a little easier. You don't question as much. You're not legally required to wear them. So if you work in fast food, can you have a service animal with you? That's a really difficult one. Because
that's a good question, though.
Generally they're not going to be allowed in the kitchen. So depending on what your job is and what you're doing, if say you work at McDonald's, if you're just up front at a register, they might let you do it. It has to be reasonable accommodation. But at the same time, that may not be reasonable because it's still pretty much a kitchen. And so it's really going to depend on your job. If you're a janitor at McDonald's, that might be different. If you're a janitor and you're out just in the main area and not back in the kitchen, that's different. But it's just, that's a difficult one. But if you work at Walmart, they're going to have to allow it. They are supposed to accommodate it. If you work at Publix, if you work at Tractor Supply, if you work in an office, they are supposed to accommodate you then. But something with a kitchen, it's a very difficult one. I don't personally know for sure, but I would imagine that not if you're back there cooking. No, in the United States, cats are not recognized as service animals under federal ADA law. I've had Max for a year. Do I want to move to Canada? No, I don't. But after this trip to California, I want to move to Cali. We'll see.
I would love to check out Montreal.
I do. I want to travel to Canada for sure because there's a couple of YouTubers that are up there I want to meet, so that'd be fun. But yeah. I've never made slime. Am I a banana? Yes, I am. Banana. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S and shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Okay. Can you have more than a service dog? In general, yes. And this is something that the ADA does cover. So if you have multiple conditions, it's not reasonable to think that one dog is going to be able to take care of everything. Sometimes a dog can, but if you have multiple medical disabilities, it's reasonable to understand that sometimes someone might need 2 service animals. One service animal may be good for doing things like medical alerts, but then your other service animal or your dog that can do medical alerts, let the dog's too small, and you need mobility assistance as well. At that point, you could have a second service animal that could assist you with your mobility. But they both have to be task trained for disabilities. And it's not reasonable to have 2 dogs that are trained for the exact same thing just go out with you everywhere unless you're training one. So if you already have one service dog and you have another service dog in training because your current service dog is about to retire and you're trying to train a new one, it's reasonable then for you to bring them both out with you. But as a whole, you wouldn't have just 2 service dogs that do the exact same things out with you. It would be something where if you needed 2 service animals, it would be because one can't do everything that you need it to do, and so you need that second dog. I love Lord of the Rings. What are Max's mobility tasks? Max is trained to do forward momentum and counterbalance, and that helps me with my POTS because of how dizzy and like wobbly I get. And he's also kind of trying to do wheelchair pull, but wheelchair pulling, he doesn't just like pull me on his own. He doesn't pull from a dead stop because I don't think he's big enough to do that on his own. But so what I do is I'll hold his pull handle with my left hand, and we're already moving because I don't think that he's big enough to pull me from a dead stop. And so that's just like my personal preference. So I'll hold his pull handle, and then even though I'll tell him to pull and he'll pull, but I'm still pushing with my right hand. It just takes a little distress off of me and just kind of keeps the momentum going. He's not actually pulling from a dead stop or anything. I would love to travel to Australia. Why do I have a service dog? I have a service dog because of my medical disabilities that make me pass out. He lets me know before I pass out, so I lay down and get safe. What is the most challenging part of having a service dog? Uneducated businesses and the uneducated general public. I ain't gonna shut up. If you're talking to me, you in the wrong place. You need to go somewhere else with that if you're talking to me. If you ain't talking to me, okay, whatever, because I didn't see it. But you talking to me, no. Don't work like that. I like turtles.
Level up.
Can you do that voice, that little, you remember that video that went around with that kid saying, I like turtles? Do you remember that?
I don't.
You don't? Oh, you're missing out. Max kind of does bracing, but it's not weight bearing bracing. Max's bracing, it's more of like a stability bracing as I'm standing up. I'll just kind of, I don't really put like a lot of weight on. That way when I'm standing up, I don't like fall over, but I'm not like weight wearing down on him. I just kind of balance myself on him, and he's something to kind of hold on to as I stand up so I don't fall over, or as I'm sitting down so I don't fall over. It's not like heavy weight bearing bracing. I pass out because of my medical condition called POTS, Postural Orthostatic Tachycardia syndrome, which is a condition that affects your autonomic nervous system. So my blood pressure drops and my heart rate skyrockets and a bunch of other stuff, but pretty much it makes me pass out. So Max can let out so I can lay down. Kayla, I would honestly contact maybe some local service dog organizations near you and see what they can do to help you out. There's also a Facebook group that's dedicated to service dogs for POTS, and actually I think that's the name of it, is Service Dogs for POTS. Hang on. But I'd go join them, and you can learn a lot of information. Let me let you know for sure if that's the name. Yeah, it's Dogs for POTS on Facebook, and you can find a lot of information there. I could what job would I do instead of YouTube? I'd honestly be a horse trainer, but I'm going to do that anyway. I plan on opening up a business to be able to do all of that, and because it's going to be my business, I'll be able to have Max with me, no problems, which I'll probably do it anyway, anywhere I wanted to go, as long as I still had Max there. But I won't have to worry about time and pressure from someone over me, pressuring me to get something done at a certain point, because I would need to take a lot of breaks and go rest. Yeah, exactly. I'll be able to take my time, and if I'm having a bad day, I don't have to worry about calling into work and be like, oh, I'm having a bad day and I don't feel good. So being able to open up and do it myself and be my own boss, I'll be able to have Max with me. If I'm having a bad day, I can sit at home. I don't have to train a horse, and it'll be a lot easier. Tomato Pig 4234, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. I've had Max for a year, and I will have Max until the day he dies, however long that will be. Hopefully a very, very long time. Do people looking at me or people asking questions bother me? No, but to a point. So people just staring and pointing, that bothers me. People glancing and like checking us out doesn't bother me because that's human, that's expected. But if you're standing there pointing at me, that does kind of bother me. Asking me questions doesn't bother me either, and I try to answer as much as I can. But sometimes after it's been the 15th person that asked me a question that day, and I just want to go to the store and grab milk and eggs and come home, I'm just like, I don't always have the patience, but I'm never rude or anything, and I just if you want to know more, go follow me on Instagram or go follow me on my YouTube, and you can learn some more there. I'm trying to just get groceries and get home, but I do enjoy answering questions. Alyssa, my daughter, I have missed you so much. Yes, Super Chats is receiving money. Yes. Yes, diabetic alert dogs are service dogs. How many people have POTS? I don't know. POTS is actually a condition. It used to not be as widely known, and they realize now POTS is a lot more common than they used to think, and it's actually more common in women. It's actually very rare for a man to have POTS, and so it's very, very common in women, which is one thing that makes me really happy about Liam, because I don't have to worry quite as much about him possibly because he is a male. LPS Magic Productions, thank you so much for the super chats. You are the best fan ever. Heck yeah, I appreciate it. Right here, I really do. Okay, look, my doctor knows I vape. My doctor hasn't said crap about it, so can we just stop on the vaping, because I'm still going to. That's how I feel about it. I love being a YouTuber, honestly. Hey, are those batteries charged over here? Can you tell?
Yes.
Awesome. I put them on this morning. Like, I've been running on super low battery life. I think you have my batteries.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, they were on my charger.
Yeah, and then I have this set of yours. I have like 4 other sets of batteries I'm gonna use. But I've been waiting on these for since these have been dead. And there was nothing charged earlier. Awesome. And I kind of did it.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah, it was good. Too dizzy. Stood up too fast. I'm okay. I just stood up too fast. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it for a second. Just do that for a second. That was a really bad head rush. I'm okay. Go sit down. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. Yeah, I just got lightheaded. The vape batteries were on the floor, and so I walked around bed to pull them off, and I was squatting, like just like in a squat, like pulling the batteries off and putting the batteries that I had in here on there, and then I stood straight up, took a couple of steps, and I was just like whoosh. I was just like whoa, and I kind of like started falling, so I just like hurt and like kind of sat down. I was like a half fall, half sit. I'm still kind of dizzy, but yeah. What rights do ESAs have? Emotional support animals cannot legally go into public, but they do have rights to like no pet housing, and they can ride in the cabin of a plane with you for free. Yeah, I'm good, guys. I'm great. Would I ever go on tour? I don't know if it would be like tour, but I do plan on like traveling and doing lots of meet and greets. It's what, 9:14, but I am about to get off of here, guys. I actually am kind of dizzy now, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. And I will see you guys later. This live was an hour and 14 minutes. Again, sheesh. All right, guys. So I will see you guys later. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And I love you all very, very much. And your support means the absolute world to me. And I really do appreciate you guys a lot. So I try to read comments. I'm constantly, like, whenever I'm just sitting down and I'm not doing anything and I'm bored, I try to scroll through my YouTube comments and read your comments and like them. And I may not comment to all of them, but I try to like them. That way you guys at least know that I did see it and I did read it. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye. Where's the end stream button? Oh, there it is. Bye, everybody.